All right, welcome to Prop 5 on the 5 Reasons YouTube channel. I'm Ethan Skolnick. You can follow me at Ethan J. Skolnick at 5 Reasons Sports. I got Cesar for Big Picks Energy. I got Eric from our baseball, football, prize picks teams. Handles everything for us here at the 5 Reasons Sports Network. Catches work on 5reasonsports.com as well. Go to Prize Picks, use the code 5, F-I-V-E, put down $5. You get $50 to play right away. Legal in the state of Florida and many other states. Yes, it's legal. The game is basically the same as it's always been. You can play up to 6 players together. You can play across the sports. You can go to prizepicks.com, use the code 5, get $50 and get access to all their promos. All right, double episode here tonight. No Heat game. We know a lot of people tuning for that with us. We do have NBA, though, and we do have the 4 Nations final between the U.S. and Canada. Of course, the last game was a classic. 3 fights in the first 10 seconds. I don't know if that's going to happen today. I was hoping maybe they had fights on the board here. They don't. But let's get to it. Favorite. They do have plenty of stuff though. They have points props, points plays, goalie saves, shots on goal, and assists. Cesar, you got one you like the best.
Okay, I have two I like. They're based on different reasons, right? So the first one I have is based on odds, right, and value. What we preach at Big Picks Energy. That's Brad Marchand in over shots on goal. All right, right now the number is 1.5. He's a Canada. He's a forward from Canada. 1.5 shots on goal under. This play is favored to go under minus 142 on FanDuel, and you can get it for minus 137 on PrizePicks. That's value. The second prop I like is we're going with the big names. Connor McDavid over 2.5 shots on goal. This was favored everywhere, but it's a little less pay, but it's favored everywhere. And if we put the emotions in it, he's the best player. A lot of people consider him the best player in the NHL. So this is a big game, and they're gonna expect him to come through. I remember back in the day when his line was 4.5 shots on goal. So in a big game, in a big spot, 2.5, I would take the over any day.
All right, I like the McDavid play a lot. I'm going with the local boy. I'm going with Matthew Tkachuk over half a point. I know he had an injury in the last game. Big game player. I just and obviously the attention's going to be on him, but he's come through in these spots before. I'm just going with a hunch on that one. Eric, anything you like?
Yeah, so if I'm going to go with one play, it's going to seem maybe a little counterintuitive. I'm going to go with actually under on Connor Hellebuyck, goalie saves. Not because I think he's going to play badly. I just think the game's going to be so physical. You're just not going to see that many shots on goal.
27 goalie saves. Binnington for Canada, 26 goalie saves. So if you want to play either of those, so that's Eric's play on that one. By the way, I want to thank our producer, David, Find with David that we ever saw, who is today behind the scenes handling the production of this. All right, let's go over to NBA. NBA is back after the All-Star break. Big news today, Wemby out for the rest of the season. So he was an easy overplay for a lot of the year. Obviously, hope that the situation he has appears to be a blood clot does not spread and that this is an isolated incident. He'll be back for training camp next year. There is one play on the board that looks pretty good to me, which is they priced down Kevin Durant against San Antonio tonight, 22.5. I'm playing that one over for sure. They're in a push here with Phoenix. You look at the last 4 games that he's played steady minutes, 37, 34, 27, 22. So 22.5 tonight. KD's starting to warm up. And again, he's not really happy in Phoenix right now, but they have to get out of their current position. What do you think, Eric?
Yeah, so if I'm looking at something tonight, I have a couple plays that I really like. The first of which is actually going to be Josh Giddey over 1.5 free throws made. Go back to post Zach LaVine trade. He's been averaging roughly about 4.5 free throw attempts per game. So I think this is a case where the ball's in his hands more. He's going to go over this number, I think, pretty easily tonight. And then my second play, as far as NBA goes, would be Christian Brown over 7.5 assists and rebounds. This is a number that if you actually look at it, he's gone well over 5 straight games. He just continues to get a bigger role for Denver. I really like him at that 7.5 number.
I think he's gone over the last 4 times I've played him, actually. I don't know if I've just picked the right nights. Cesar, what do you see here?
Guys, this is a pick that you have to run. People should be watching this stream and have PrizePicks open. Run and take this pick. Stephon Castle over 18.5 points assists. They are going to bump this line. You guys run right now, pair it with KD, pair it with all the plays. This line is 19.5 everywhere else. They will adjust soon. Stephon Castle, don't look at the last 5. Wemby's out. This is tank mode.
Yeah.
This is let me get my numbers up mode. Run and secure the value. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to send a tweet when they bump it because that's going to 19.5. The number is 19.5 everywhere else.
I like it. Coming off of All-Star weekend too, guys tend to get a bump coming off of that. So play Castle over. Eric, any other thoughts?
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say, Prize. I don't know about listing the All-Star, the Rising Stars game.
They did that?
There. Yeah, if you look back, it's his Rising Stars numbers in his last 5. That's why he went under
the All-Star. Well, I saw Durant's number, and I'm like, "What is that?" And it was it was from that silly All-Star game that they played that nobody's ever going to remember. I don't know.
They
why.
put both. They put both of the games.
I know it's crazy. So anyway, some of the plays that we like tonight: Castle over. I like Kachuk over. McDavid over on shots. Play the goalies under in the 4Nations game tonight. Those are some of the plays that we like tonight. And Kevin Durant secured their value at 22.5 points tonight as he comes back from All-Star. All right. Also, check out Big Picks Energy. Forgot to mention that at the beginning. Use the code 5 and get all of the guys' plays on there. Have a good one, everybody.
Thanks, guys.